It's the middle of March, and that means we are only a few weeks away from Panini fully losing the NFL license. And we only have 2 more products left, being Prizm Black and Silhouette. But little did we know that Honors was going to be the last ever rookie product for Panini. So that means Prizm Black and Silhouette are going to be very different than what we thought they were going to be. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Andy with Acme Packs, and I welcome each and every one of you back for a new video. We are down to the wire. It is the last few weeks of Panini holding the licensing for the NFL. They are coming out with 2 more products, one of which we're opening today, which is 2025 Panini Prizm Black Football Hobby Box. We have Silhouette coming out this week as well. I think FOTL comes out later this week, and then Hobby comes out next week, and that's going to be their swan song. That is the last licensed NFL product that we are getting. But if you guys looked at the checklist for this is a very, very different product than what you guys would probably expect coming out of Prizm Black with how good the NBA product was for this. This is very, very interesting. So, from what I understand, Panini does not have the NFL Players Association license anymore as of March, but they have the NFL licensing. So they can still use logos for right now, just for these next 2 products, but there are no rookies in here. So no rookies and no vets, which means no NFL Players Association licensing, because you have to license with both them and the NFL to have both the logos and the players in there. So very, very weird, politics going on with this, but this honestly looks like a fun product. It really does. And, FOTL came out for this. It looked absolutely loaded. But my big thing with it is it's all NIL guys, NIL kids, and legends in this. So no rookies, no current players. Very different product than what people are probably expecting from this. And if you didn't check the checklist, you would be very surprised opening this product. But, well, like I said, very, very fun looking product, especially if you like collegiate kids, if you like the legends. But my thing with it is that legends on modern cards generally don't do as well as, vets or, the rookies, everyone that, the class that people chase when they open new football products. But you still have very, very good legends in here, which means it would be a very, very fun product if it wasn't so expensive. So FOTL sold out at $1,250. They're reselling for about $1,700 to $1,800 a box. Some loaded FOTL exclusives in there with exclusive Nebula 1-of-1s and gold vinyls to 5. But you have some really nice stuff in Hobby too. So these came out on Panini today at $800 a box. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think that is very high. This should be about a $500 product. Like I said, very fun. Some big hit potential in here, but nowhere near what regular Prizm is. Regular Prizm is sitting at around $900, and the ceiling for that is so much higher. There's going to be a lot of color coming out of these, but a lot of those cards are going to be like $5 to $20 unless you get, a Joe Montana gold auto on in one of your packs, and that's going to be kind of the ceiling for this product unless you get like the Black Finite 1-of-1s. So yeah, that is kind of my 2 cents on this product. I don't know if it's going to go up, if it's going to go down, if it's shorter print than we think it is. Prizm is a little bit higher of a print run, but this is less than half the print run of a normal Prizm product. So show you guys, take off the wrapper, show you guys what you're looking at here. I know this is a longer intro, but I think this one deserves it. I think this one deserves a longer intro. So 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. You get 3 autos instead of 2 autos, 4 silver prisms in here, and then the big ones are going to be the Color Blast, the duels, the mangas are going to be the absolute biggest chase out of here outside of the 1-of-1s, and the Prizm Manias. So one of the mangas is Pat Tillman, American hero, diverse country, and he has a manga in this. His downtowns do incredible numbers, and I can only assume the mangas are going to be that way too. Whether or not, you like that Panini is capitalizing on that or not, he is in here, and he is going to be a big chase. So, you have Silver Hyper Pulsar and Snakeskins are going to be your non-numbereds coming out of here, and then you have Red Skewed Football Blue, White, Purple Ice, Blue Ice, Purple, Red Power, Orange Wave, Orange, Mojo, Cherry Blossom, Gold, Black Gold, and Black 1-of-1s, all numbered from $2.99 down to 1. Only a 200 card base set, so 150 base, 30 base prospects, and 20 extended on there. So A lot of parallels in here, very Prizm-esque. It's the same thing, you know, as regular Prizm, just a lot smaller of a base set. And then you do have autographs in here with singular and duals, and then, of course, the big case hit chases in here. So, without any further ado, let's get into it, show you guys what you can expect. Again, this is an all NIL and all Legend product. It should be very fun if you like Collegiate, if you like Legends. If you don't, this is not the product for you. This is, in my opinion, a more niche product than people realize, but I like this stuff, so I'm gonna open it regardless of the price. But that's why we're here. We're here to, you know, give you guys an idea of what you might want to open and what you might want to skip. So, if you guys enjoy the football rips, the football reviews, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. So we got some silver in here. Keon Russell here. So NIL. He is the next up for Alabama. Tavian St. Clair, Andrew Marsh. There's Arch Manning. So a lot of NIL in this product. It's a lot of NIL. I'm wondering if all the NIL is going to be horizontal like that. Mario Craver, so wide receiver. I believe he's going to be high school. I believe he is high school. Oh no, Mississippi State. My bad. Mississippi State. Okay, so there's Archie Manning, Barry Sanders. It is a very good Legends checklist. If you guys look at the checklist, a lot of big names on here. You got Barry, Joe Montana, who signs in just about everything. Steve Young, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Gronk is in here. Julius Peppers, Luke Kuechly, just to name a few. So we got Emmitt Smith there. Got Mean Joe Green on the skewed, and then a blue. Ooh, Bryce Underwood. That's sick. That is a very, very pretty card. 186 out of 199. So that answers my question. Some of the NIL are going to be horizontal, some are going to be vertical. So from Michigan, one of the few licensed NIL teams that Panini still has. And then Mean Joe Green was to 249. So I want to see how many numbered cards we get out of here. That's going to kind of be the big, you know, selling point of this. The Kaleidoscpic silver of Emmitt Smith is nice. The Cowboys are a very good team in this. The Giants are a very good team. Bills, anyone who is like a storied franchise is a very good team in this product. Okay, we got white. I see Mojo. I see Mojo in here. It looks like a Kaleidoscpic Mojo. So let's go here. Dominique Jackson. I believe he's Alabama. Yeah, it just says cornerback on there, but I believe he is Alabama. Henderson, there's Julian Sayin. He's going to be a big chase. Lenore Sellers is up there. Avery Johnson. At least for NIL kids. Okay. See what we got. Edgerrin James, Boomer Esiason, Terrell Davis. For the Bears here, now they've got a good checklist too. And that is going to be Devin Hester on the Mojo Kaleidoscpic. That's actually sick. Best return man of all time. It was a shame that he got snubbed from the Hall of Fame right away. And then we are going to have a Kevin Jennings for SMU. 162 out of 175 on the white. That's a cool color match. So far, you know, we're 2 packs in. This is actually kind of cool. I mean, once again, it's very expensive. $800 on Panini's website right now. Definitely very expensive. That is 16 of 25 on the Mojo. Like, you know, there's no getting past that, especially for, you know, a bunch of NIL, a bunch of Legends. I think that brings the floor up a little bit, though. So the floor isn't going to be as low as other products, but the ceiling just isn't there. Got Antonio Gates, Kellen Winslow, Terrell Suggs, Andre Johnson. Then we got a purple here of, it's a Colt, it's going to be Edgerrin James. Cool. And a silver of, prime Deion Sanders silver. That's cool. I will say, these cards shine. They look beautiful. That's awesome. That's a very, very nice auto out of here. So, the checklist, you know, even though it's Legends, even though it's NIL, it's kind of loaded. There's some very, very, very good Legends on here. It's kind of a cool product to 99. And, you know, I'm not going to, you know, tell you guys that this is the best product ever. Go buy 15 boxes of it, because at the end of the day, this is a very niche product. 100% niche. But very cool if you like the Legends like myself. There's Tim Tebow there. Tim Tebow signs in this. Johnny Football is in here too, for better or worse. We're going to have a Trey Taylor. I don't know a whole lot about him. I think he's high school, though. And we're going to have a Lenny Moore on the skew. So we're getting 2 numbered cards a pack right now. I thought this was going to be much higher print. But if we're getting 2 numbered cards a pack and it's only 200 base set, the Reds are to 299. So that's going to be your highest. I don't know. That's 20. That's 24 numbered prisms a box. That's kind of insane. Yeah, we got 2 more in here. I want to see a gold, black gold, cherry blossom. You know, something super low numbered. Lamar Bo Jackson. He's going to be a big one. Got Dylan Raiola, who is now a Oregon Duck on the Talisman. Thurman Thomas on the Pigskin, and a Nate Frazier, who suffered a pretty bad injury in the playoffs for Georgia out of 199. Oop. So far, I mean, a lot of high numbered stuff. The Pigskin is to 225. A lot of high numbered stuff in here. I want to see some lower numbered stuff. I know that, you know, Prizm is highly printed. There's a ton of parallels. You have more of a chance to hit a higher numbered parallel than you don't. Okay, there's Dylan Raiola on top. I wish it had, like, you know, a rookie shield or something. I don't know. Dan Marino. There's Dylan Raiola. I mean, they've got the NIL shield on some of these, but not all of them. We got Charles Haley on the purple ice, and then a silver. Is this an auto? Nope. Jimbo Covert for the Bears. And that is to purple ice is to 120 or 149 in this. That was always to 225 in regular Prizm. Interesting. Okay, so we're about halfway through this box now. A little bit longer of a rip. What is that? What is that? That looks interesting. Is that like a fireworks or something? Fireworks silver? Well, let's find out. This way? Yeah, fireworks. Of Avery Johnson on the fireworks silver. So non-numbered. That's a really pretty card. This design is nice. Lawrence Taylor for the Giants there, and a Brian Mitchell on the red Prismatrix to 99 there. Eagles have a good checklist too. You know, you got Brian Dawkins on there. Funny enough, you have Big Dom, their security guy, on that checklist. Not quite sure why, but you do. All right, so that's 2 of our 3 autos. We got Tony Baselli. Got a skewed in here. Okay, so the numbered cards seem to have slowed down just a little bit, but we'll tally it up after this. There's Steve Young there, Joe Thomas, Chris Carter, Eric Dickerson on the Talisman, and a Vernal Brown on the skewed, and a silver is going to be Drake Lindsay to 249 there. Drake Lindsay on the silver. Yeah, these silvers pop, man. They look really nice. Of course, Arch Manning is going to be one of your bigger chases in this. Probably a first rounder next year, as long as he has a halfway decent year. I know he struggled to start last year. Okay, that looks like orange, I think. I don't think that's gold. I don't know. It looks like it's orange. Bryce Underwood. Ricky Williams. Jimmy Johnson. Auto's going to be Vince Young, who once upon a time thought this guy was going to be amazing. Didn't have a very long NFL career, but Kellen Winslow on the Pigskin, and an orange of Harold Carmichael. 49 of 49 there. So orange is very short print in this. Yeah, Vince Young, man. All the talent in the world for him. Just couldn't put it together. A lot of people still like him in Legend sets though. Because he was such a good collegiate athlete. So I mean, our 3 autos were pretty good. I mean, Vince Young, Brian Mitchell, Dion on the silver. That's really, really nice. I was hoping for like a Dan Marino or a Brett Favre, but we'll take what we can get, right? Okay, we got another white in here and a Pulsar. Zion Branch for Georgia. There's Ty Simpson for Alabama. So a lot of this stuff is unlicensed, unfortunately. Drew Brees there. Calvin Johnson. Megatron signs in this. Got a Fractal. Yeah, that's Fractal of Jeremiah Love. Another really big signer coming out of here. Mark Bowen. I'm going to be honest, I don't know where he's from. And then going to have Drew Aller on the Pulsar to 175. We'll see if Drew Aller somehow sneaks into the first round in this upcoming draft. Kind of a prototypical NFL quarterback. Big dude with a big arm. I feel like someone might take a chance on him and try to mold him into a starter. Yeah, the 175 there. All right, 2 more packs. Okay, what is that? What is that? Some of this stuff looks crazy, man. I mean, case hits, that's definitely not like a color blast or anything. I don't know. Got Michael Strahan. There's some funky stuff in here. Maybe that is a color blast. Got Jerome Bettis on the Purple Ice to 149 there. We got Kevin Jennings on the Hyper. Maybe that is a color blast. I don't know. Kevin Jennings for SMU. The Hypers are non-numbered. Got the Bus to 149. All right. I have no clue what this thing is. So let's just let's take a peek. Oh, it's a Fractal of Joe Montana. That's actually pretty sick. Very, very weird looking card here. I mean, I kind of like it. It's, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that looks like a case hit. Threw me off a little bit. It's a cool card. Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner's both a Ram and a Cardinal in this product. And our last pack coming out of here. So nothing like crazy low numbered by any means. Got a Richard Sherman. AJ Green. Fireworks of Deion Branch. Ryan Wingo for the Longhorns for Texas. And a silver of Brazil. Robert Brazil. Okay. And the red there is to 299. Wingo's very good. Should have a nice next season. All right, so that's going to do it for this box. That was fun. That was very fun. Do I feel like I got my money's worth out of this, though? I would feel much, much, much better if this was like a $500 to $600 box. I really think it should be in that range. We'll see where the market settles on this. I love the amount of numbered cards you get out of here, and it seems like a shorter print product because it seems like we're getting more numbered cards out of here than regular Prizm Hobby, and it's a shorter print product. So maybe a higher chance at those golds, those black golds, those cherry blossoms that everyone chases. So let's count up our numbered cards. So we got the Ryan Wingo there, Jerome Bettis, Mark Bowman, Drew Aller, Kellen Winslow on the pigskin, Harold Carmichael, Vernell Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Charles Haley, Thurman Thomas, Nate Frazier, Trey Taylor, Lenny Moore on the skewed, Edgerrin James on the purple, Devin Hester, Mojo, Kaleidoscpic is sick, to 25, another Kevin Jennings, and a Bryce Underwood. So we got some nice prospects out of there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 numbered cards out of this box. 17. And then we got the 3 autos, which was Vince Young, Brian Mitchell, and the Deion Sanders, Mr. Prime, for the Cowboys on the silver auto. Very, very pretty looking card there. So 17 numbered cards, 3 autographs, handful of silvers, pulsars. A very, very fun product. I mean, Panini really did a good job with this. Unfortunate that you don't have the rookies and the current vets in this. This product would probably be $1,200 to $1,500 a box with those guys in it. It would definitely outshine regular Prizm, but right now the cost of this product does not line up when regular Prizm can be had for about $100 more per hobby box. And then even like the Prizm International boxes are like $600 to $650 a box. Yeah, I just feel like this one doesn't line up with the price tag right now. It's not too far off. It truly is not too far off. It is a fun product. It's a good product. It's just a little expensive. But That being said, it is very niche. So if you guys like the NIL kids, you like the collegiate athletes and the legends, this is definitely a good product for you. It's definitely going to be highly collectible in the future. I mean, last ever licensed Prizm product, you'd think that this one might eventually, start to tick up a little bit as more of this gets ripped. But that is going to do it for me, everyone. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.